Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're diving into the iconic 1992 film, The Last of the Mohicans, and exploring the cast's journey from then to now in 2023. So, get comfortable, prepare some popcorn, sit back, and delight in this captivating video. Number 1. Daniel Day-Lewis played Hawkeye. At the time of filming, he had reached the age of 35. He is now 66 years old. Hawkeye was a frontiersman and woodsman who is skilled in hunting, tracking, and fighting. He is also a loyal friend and protector of the Mohican tribe, with whom he has been adopted. Hawkeye is tasked with escorting two sisters, Cora and Alice Munro, through the wilderness. Hawkeye and his Mohican friends, Chingachgook and Uncas, must use all of their skills to protect the sisters and ensure their safe passage. Number 2. Madeline Stowe assumed the role of Cora Munro. At the time of filming, she had reached the age of 34. She has reached the age of 65 at the moment. Cora Munro was the older daughter of Colonel Edmund Munro, a British officer who was stationed in Fort William Henry. Cora is captured by Magua, a Huron war chief, along with her younger sister Alice and the frontiersman Hawkeye and his Mohican friends Chingachgook and Uncas. Cora is initially repulsed by Hawkeye, but she eventually comes to trust him and rely on him to help her escape from Magua. She is a strong-willed and independent woman who is not afraid to speak her mind. She is a survivor who is determined to overcome the challenges she faces. Number 3. Russell Means acted as Chingachgook in the film. While filming, he was at the stage of being 53 years old. It is with heavy hearts that we inform you of his passing at the age of 73 in 2012, which has left us profoundly saddened. Chingachgook was a lone Mohican chief, a wise and experienced warrior who is deeply connected to the natural world. He is also a loyal friend and protector to Natty and his young companions, Cora and Alice Munro. Number 4. Eric Schweig assumed the role of Uncas. While filming, he was at the stage of being 25 years old. At this time, he is 56 years old. Uncas was the son of Chingachgook, the last of the Mohican chiefs. Uncas is a skilled warrior and hunter, and he is also a kind and compassionate man. He is in love with Cora Munro. Uncas and his father help Hawkeye, a white scout, and the Munro sisters to escape Magua and his men. He is killed in battle by Magua, who is seeking revenge for the death of his own son. Number 5. Dodie Mae assumed the role of Alice Munro. When the filming took place, she was at the age of 17. Presently, she is making the most of her life at 48 years old. Alice Munro was the younger sister of Cora Munro and the love interest of Hawkeye. Hawkeye and Alice's relationship is complicated by the fact that Hawkeye is a white male and Alice is a Mohawk woman, but in the end their love stands the test of time and they triumph. Alice is a kind and gentle young woman who is also strong and resourceful. She is quick to learn and adapt to her new surroundings, and she is not afraid to stand up for herself or her loved ones. She is also a skilled archer and hunter, and she is able to take care of herself in the wilderness. Number 6. Stephen Waddington acted as Hayward in the film. At the time of filming, he had reached the age of 25. At this time, he is 56 years old. Hayward was a British officer who was tasked with escorting two sisters, Cora and Alice Munro, to Fort William Henry. He is accompanied by a Mohican warrior named Chingachgook and his son Uncas. Hayward is also a bit of a coward. He is afraid of the dangers of the wilderness and he is often reluctant to engage in combat. Number 7. Wes Studi assumed the role of Magua. When the filming took place, he was at the age of 45. He has reached the age of 76 at the moment. Magua was a vengeful and cunning man who was determined to get revenge on the British and the Mohicans for the death of his family. Magua takes a liking to Cora, and he plots to kidnap her and sell her to the French. He takes Cora and Alice to a Huron village, where he plans to ransom them to the British. Magua is eventually killed by Hawkeye, and Cora and Alice are rescued. Number 8. Maurice Robes took on the role of Munro. He was 55 years of age when the filming happened. In 2020, he passed away at the age of 83. Munro was the commander of Fort William Henry, a stern and experienced military commander who was determined to protect his fort and his troops. However, he is also a loving father to his two daughters, Cora and Alice. When the French and their Native American allies attack Fort William Henry, Colonel Munro is forced to surrender. He is a brave and honorable man who is ultimately undone by the brutality of war. Number 9. Patrice Chéreau assumed the role of Jen Montam. While filming, he was at the stage of being 48 years old. It is with great sadness that we announce his passing in 2013 at the age of 69 in Paris, France. Jean Montcalm was the French commander of the forces at Fort Edward. He is a skilled and experienced military leader, and he is determined to defeat the British and take control of the region. He dies fighting for what he believes in, even though he knows that he is wrong. Number 10. Edward Blatchford acted as Jack Winthrop in the film. When the filming took place, he was at the age of 37. He is presently 68 years old. Jack Winthrop was a young British officer who was stationed in Fort William Henry during the French and Indian War. He is a kind and gentle soul who is in love with Cora Munro, one of the daughters of Colonel Edmund Munro. When Magua, a Huron war chief, attacks the fort, Jack is captured along with Cora and her sister Alice. He is rescued by Hawkeye and his Mohican friends. In the end, Jack and Hawkeye are able to rescue Cora and Alice, but they are unable to stop Magua from killing Colonel Munro. Jack is devastated by the death of his beloved Cora, but he vows to continue fighting for what he believes in. Number 11. Terry Kinney acted as John Cameron in the film. He was 38 years of age when the filming happened, and now he is living out the life at age of 69. John Cameron was a British officer who was assigned to escort two sisters, Cora and Alice Munro, to safety during the French and Indian War. Cameron is a skilled soldier and a brave man. He is also a loyal friend and a true gentleman. He is ultimately killed in battle, but he dies a hero. Number 12. Alexandra Cameron was portrayed by Tracy Ellis. Alexandra Cameron was a strong and resourceful woman who lives in the American wilderness with her husband, John Cameron, and their children. She is a skilled hunter and tracker, and she is also a capable nurse. When the Camerons and the Mohicans are attacked by Magua and his Huron warriors, Alexandra is instrumental in helping them to escape. Number 13. Dennis Banks played Anjouesgon. At the time of filming, she had reached the age of 55. It is with great sadness that we announce her passing in 2017 at the age of 80 in Rochester, Minnesota. Anjouesgon was a Mohican warrior who was friends with Chingachgook Inunkas. Anjouesgon is a skilled warrior and a loyal friend. He is always willing to help Chingachgook Inunkas, even when it means putting himself in danger. He is also a wise and compassionate man, and he provides much-needed guidance to the Munro sisters. Number 14. Pete Postlethwaite played Captain Beams. While filming, he was at the stage of being 46 years old. His passing took place in Shrewsbury, Shropshire, England in 2011 at the age of 65. Captain Beams was a British officer who was assigned to escort two British colonels' daughters, Cora and Alice Munro. He is accompanied by a Mohican warrior named Hawkeye in Chingachgook. Beams is a brave and capable soldier, but he is also a bit of a hothead. He is also a skilled leader, and he is able to inspire his men to fight for what they believe in. The Last of the Mohicans film cast holds a special place in our hearts, and we know many of you feel the same. Thank you for watching and supporting our channel. If you enjoyed the video, please show your love by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Stay tuned for more exciting content. See you in the next video.